Let's get some more on the threat of Cyclone Alfred. I want to go live to Kings Beach in Caloundra. The local MP, a Liberal, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Andrew Wallace, joins me. What's the situation there now? Can you give us a sense of what the community is expecting over the next 48 hours?
Well, good morning, Kieran. The latest advice from the Bureau of Meteorology is at 4 o'clock this morning. Tropical Cyclone Alfred is about 500 kilometres west of the Sunshine Coast. Over the next few hours, we're expecting the cyclone to change direction and head directly west into the coast, making landfall late Thursday night, early Friday morning, somewhere between the Sunshine Coast and the Gold Coast. The predicted modelling is demonstrating that it could very well hit where I'm standing right now in Caloundra.
Now, we saw some, our reporters showed us images of the community sandbagging, taking steps in Bribie Island, the Gold Coast. What's the situation in your community? Are people prepared?
Well, Kieran, people need to be prepared. They shouldn't be complacent. I was out yesterday and the day before sandbagging with the local community. It's great to see local community getting stuck in and helping each other. You know, today is really the last day to get prepared, although we're not expecting the cyclone to hit till Thursday night. We're expecting very significant rainfall in the order of 200 millimetres each day over the next 4 or 5 days. So now is the time to protect your property. Now's the time to be clearing any outdoor furniture, get everything stowed into sheds and into houses. We don't want any missiles flying about the place. No. So this is really the last opportunity today to safely get out and prepare for this cyclone. It's coming.
We know that Queenslanders we know the Queenslanders in far north Queensland are used to this. You're in southeast Queensland on the sunny coast, and this, I'm told, is the most severe system. If it does make landfall, we hope it doesn't. We hope it goes out to sea. But if it does, it'll be the most severe system potentially in 70 years to hit your area.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, Kieran. So there's a lot of people who now live on the Sunshine Coast that have never experienced a cyclone before. So my advice to them is to jump onto the council's Disaster Hub website, have an emergency management plan in place. This is really the last opportunity to do that safely. Get ready. Don't be leaving this too late. Please don't be complacent. There have been people out there sandbagging. If you need help, whether it's before the cyclone or after the cyclone, the number for the SES is 132 500. Don't be afraid to call that number. They're very busy, as you can imagine, preparing infrastructure, public infrastructure and people's homes. We're seeing already places like the Colombia Power Boat Club already suffering from the effects of the very significant high tides and swell that we've got. We've got an added complication that at Golden Beach, we've had a breakthrough from Bribie Island, which is now a few years old, but that's making Golden Beach very much at risk. So there's hundreds of homes there that are at risk that weren't previously. So it's very serious, Kieran, without overstating it.
Well, no, you've got to take it seriously, don't you? Particularly when, you know, if you're in Cairns or Port Douglas or Cooktown, they're used to these sorts of almost, you know, not just yearly, but more regularly than that. Not in southeast Queensland, and as you rightly point out, many sea changes or retirees have moved there and wouldn't have seen anything like this before. So I think it's good advice, and I just want to finish, if I can, to ask you. Are you and the local communities getting enough support from the state and federal governments in terms of what's needed in preparation?
Well, Kieran, at the moment, the local council has carriage of disaster preparation. I know I'm in regular contact with the Mayor, Rosanna Natoli. I'm in regular contact with the Queensland Police Service. I've briefed the Emergency Management Minister, the Federal Emergency Management Minister, Jenny McAllister. I've also briefed the Shadow that the federal government needs a request from assistance from the state. But Jenny assures me that they stand ready and willing to provide that assistance. We, of course, hope it's not requested or required, but if it is required, the federal government will hopefully step in if we need it.
Yes, indeed. And we put the politics and the elections to one side and just focus on what's important with life and limb. Of course, Andrew Wallace, we will stay in touch over the next few days. Thanks.
Thanks, Kieran.
Authorised by Andrew Wallace, LNP, Boccarina, Queensland.